We're alive. I think it went to all three. Yay! You don't have to do anything. I think you did go live. Okay, we made it. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, so if anyone's out there seeing this, hey! You want to grab the tripod? I can't reach it.
I can get it.
All right. We are live from Port Aransas and Port Royal Resort and Conference Center, and we are with Yellow Rose on the coast. We are here for our awesomeness of the Fiber Festival, and I'm going to flip this on, and we're going to say hi to everybody. So it's probably a really skinny screen, but that's okay. We'll do a really skinny screen this time. So, yeah, oh, no, don't end the stream. Okay, lies and deceits. Okay, there we go. And there's food, and we're going to craft for 29 minutes because that's what we're going to do today. So here we go. Around the table, we have Jeff.
Yes, Marlon with the Yellow Rose Fiber Fiesta.
Yeah, and we're doing, what are we doing?
Well,
special?
I did work on my knitting, especially when we got caught on the bridge for a long time. So I did get my 29 minutes of knitting in. Also, as part of the kickoff tomorrow of the Yellow Rose Fiber Fiesta, or Yellow Rose Fiber on the coast here at Port Royal, we are also having the Yellow Rose Fiber Adventure. And the adventure is, this is our passport, and it has several people who are joining us. You're going to go to their farms, you can go to their stores, there's events you can see them at.
Go ahead.
Am I still on?
You're good.
And then you'll get stickers from them. In addition to that, we have a charm bracelet / stitch markers. So if you don't wear jewelry, you can still have a wonderful place to keep all your stitch markers. Sorry, having a moment.
All right, hang on. I'm going to switch internet feeds. It's going to be mad at me for a second, but it will stay connected.
Work with her on getting it done. Yeah. How fun is that?
I'm so excited, by the way. Oh, there it goes. Now it's back.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, I want to see what you're making, for sure.
Okay, am I back
Sorry,
on?
yeah, go for it.
Am I?
You are.
Am I from the last thing? Am I still going? Okay. And this is an added bonus. It's going to be this bingo. I'm hoping that everyone will take all these pictures and post them on Yellow Rose Artisan Market. We're talking about taking pictures with alpacas and Angora rabbits and Rose is hiding back there. Or you can take it with her smaller version.
Yes.
Learning something new. So anyway, so excited. Please check us out on yellowrosefiberfiesta.com.
Hey. All right. You're up next.
Hi everyone, I'm Carrie. I'm the knitter and crocheter and tanner. And I'm just here for the Fiber Fiesta.
If I say it all again, I'm sorry. No. Go for it.
I'm Carrie. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I knit, crochet, and spin. And I'm here for the Fiber Fiesta and having fun.
Hey.
Look at this beautiful thing you did.
Oh my gosh, it's so lovely.
3 layers, and this is all wool. Right? Yeah, it's all wool. All wool.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
To maybe be a part of the Texas Fleece and Fiber, right? Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, I can't imagine why not.
It is super fabulous, guys. It's like all crocheted, and it's absolutely stunning.
And it's so soft. You think it's low, if you don't figure out strength again. So soft. And of course, and then this is all wool too. It's all by Stephen West.
It's beautiful.
Which is wonderful.
Is it the painted boxes one?
Painted chevron.
Painted chevron.
She just was in the pool and now she's getting this cool breeze outside, so this is all very wonderful.
There is a very cool breeze for sure. Yeah.
And then it's
Okay.
Chillster.
Okay, Kim. There you go.
Hi, I'm Kim. I'm also a knitter and singer, and I'm here at the Fiber Festival. And my plan is to help working on some other staff that has built a while. And I like to mostly use up staff and the content that I have on I made from a place that reclaims all sorts of crafts. Oh, is it Spare Part from Spare Part?
All right.
San Antonio. Yeah.
Great.
This was sort of my first adventure in stash art. It was stash art, but it's also, like just grabbing all sorts of things and making a magic ball and seeing where it's going.
Nice.
It's basically just a big rectangle, but it's
Yeah.
really fun to make. So.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We're glad you're here. So we're just gonna hang out and craft. So yeah. Join us.
For 29 minutes.
For
Yep.
we've already like 7 minutes in, so we only have like 20 more to go.
Oh, wow.
I'm working on socks. I've been working on these socks for a while. They're really tall. They will be knee-high socks. They are. It is woolen and nosh. It's their Advent colorway. This year.
So they were all minis.
It's all dyed. It's all dyed as well. So, and I was like, oh, I'll just make a pair of socks. It'll be great. And it's 50-gram balls, so it'll make knee-high socks. And I'll have them done before Christmas. Well, this is one repeat of the colorway. There's 2 in each ball.
But it was a mystery, so
But it was a mystery, so I didn't know until like day 24, and I was like, okay. We're still knitting. So we're still knitting. We are still knitting. So that's fun. And having a good time.
Those are 2 at a time. Is that what they call that when you
Yes,
do it?
I am doing them 2 at a time. And if you're taking the stock class, we're going to do after class.
Oh,
So that's a different class. We can also cut it.
ooh.
Yes, but you cut one stitch. Just one.
Probably the scariest moment of your life.
It's a lot of times it is for the first, because it's usually the first story is speaking. So it's
Yeah.
usually like, everyone else. Anyway, we're going to hang out. Do, and it's here, it's up in the room, and we'll have it out on, probably on Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll have it with the cookout.
That's really
Because I'll have it going, because I'll be cranking stock too tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, so you'll bring it for when we're on tomorrow. So we can see you do it here or maybe out there.
I don't know. I have a couple of tubes to crank out before Saturday.
It sounds good.
Because, I can't do anything early.
No. What is early? I mean, does early mean before the minute you need it? Because, yeah,
Exactly. No.
seems like we rush from thing to thing.
Does it look good, Steve? Steve is teching over here, making sure everything's streaming well and going great. So we're streaming live to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook at the same time. So that's why I'm like, I don't know how this technology works. It looks like we have some comments on something. Oh, people are doing something. I can't really see that from mine. That's
Yeah,
far
me
away.
neither.
It's really small. Like we have a phone set up. Oh, yeah. So we are sitting out here at Port Royal in Port Aransas, and we're here for the Yellow Rose on the Coast Fiber Fiesta weekend of fabulousness. Yes, let's do this giant bookmark. I love this.
It goes with the giant stuffed rose behind you.
Rose, yeah. And we're just hanging out and doing our 29 minutes for 29 days. So today is day 1, and I am working on socks, which I did on while we were standing in line at Office Depot.
Excellent.
So, because I was like, well, I guess my son will be ready eventually someday, maybe.
Can I see your pattern that you're going to work on in your class?
So I'm hoping to start 2 patterns because I have 8 skeins, 2 different colors of the same yarn.
Okay.
And both patterns are 2 different patterns, but same yarn, same amount. So I have 2 more fingers on stitch.
Exactly.
working on 2 different patterns. I don't know if you guys can hear or not. 2 different patterns in different yarns, similar yarns, 2 different colors. So she's gonna be taking my sweater class this weekend. Oh, that's super
That
cute.
is-
It's a little
Oh,
bolero
yes.
style.
Let me
Super cute.
Yeah, there we go. That is
Are you
cute.
lovely yarn?
Oh,
Did you do the Are You Painting yarn or did you do something else? Okay.
that will be so cute.
So that's one.
We'll talk about substitutions for sure. It is. No, it's just
pull it up. It's a safety thing. Pull it up. There you go. Pull. There you go. This is fit snap right in here.
Hey, who's that? Our friend's proud of you. Oh, that's weird. How are you, Sarah?
Remember how smart I am with safety lashes?
It's okay. It's hard. I don't know, you didn't see us coming down the stairs earlier where we were like juggling all the stuff and then trying to open the thing again.
That's the second one she's gonna do at your
Oh,
class.
that's cute. We will get you all planned out with it. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Those are
So
beautiful.
we are streaming live to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, at the same time.
Nice.
And we are introducing ourselves as what you are and who you with. So here you go.
You get the mic.
I get a mic.
Okay.
I am Sarah Winterstrom, and we own Winterstrom Ranch Fiber Mill here in Texas. And what else am I supposed to tell them? Just whatever you're working on.
Are you working on anything? You're 29 minutes today.
Oh my goodness, I'm working on a ton of stuff, but right now I'm making this crocheted blanket with some of our yarn that I learned off of this crochet site with Tiffany Hansen.
Okay.
I met her. She came out to the mill. She's so sweet. And she had a post on there about a really easy blanket stitch or whatever. And it looks like a weaving.
Oh.
So it's crocheted, but it looks weaved. And
Nice.
it is super easy. So she told me to. So that's what I'm working on.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how this like turns out in the end. This is our first time actually raising my
Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my daughter does all my social media stuff.
We're trying something new and we're gonna see if it works for everybody because it's like it seems like something that us as fiber people who are trying to get out there and talk more about our art and really share what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we're not having to repeat ourselves so many times. This is time away from what we're doing, right?
Sure.
Yeah. So here. It's okay. I don't make you hold that anymore. It's okay. But yeah, so we've been having a lot of fun doing that, and felt all inspired a couple of weeks ago where I was like, I feel like I don't getting any knitting done because, or any fiber crafts because I'm dabbling in all of them now, right? All of them. There's so many of them.
I know.
But so I was like, well, I'm never finishing anything ever again, and so I was trying to think of something that would keep me engaged enough that I would complete something, hopefully during February. So we're gonna try this. We're doing 29 minutes live on camera for 29 days. So we're gonna craft for that long, hopefully. I don't know if that will actually happen because obviously I've talked more than I've got halfway across the row. Halfway across one sock
This is amazing.
on one row.
I need to learn to knit, but 2 versus 1 for me is kind of like
That's fair.
It's just what my grandma taught me.
Okay, pick up. Oh, look, there we are. See? That one's on. That's YouTube, right? Yes, that was YouTube.
Oh,
So, yeah, so we're doing a prize drawing at the end of the month. So, and I'm saying the words that Instagram and all of them are going to get mad at me. We're going to do a drawing at the end of the month. So basically, the way you enter is you take a picture of what you're doing, post it on one of those platforms, take a video, but tag us in and tag for 29 minutes for 29 days, and then tag at You're an Adventure Truck, and we'll see it, and we'll put your info into a spreadsheet, and then we'll do a random number generator for each platform at the end of the month. So you got 1 post per day per platform. So, and you can comment on the video, or you can, because we can see all the comments and everything, we save all the, but we can also pull anything if you post after, comment after, we'll repost everything again. Like Instagram, we have to go back and repost it.
yeah. Oh
Quite
man,
fun.
if I could get making yarn for that time,
Yeah, no, I'm doing so.
supposed to be doing crochet tonight, but obviously I didn't get that far. I don't know what my crochet is. I'm working on a small deer for one of my nieces. Who's not really my niece, but one of my nieces. And she picked it out at Christmas or whenever last we were there. And she's like, I want you to make this. I was like, okay. So she's like, can you have it done tomorrow? And I was like, no. Because we all know that I'm not a good crocheter. I'm not a proficient crocheter to the point that I can finish things in that graceful manner. So, yeah, no. You know what, Katie, I have people that bring me fiber and say, can you have this process? I'll be back in an hour. I go, let's go through it tomorrow. These crafts take time.
They really do. So we've been training Avery up, and her mom and dad, they have alpacas, and so they raise the babies, and they also have goats, and so they do the goat for us, and they do all kinds of great stuff out in Virginia. We'll be there later this month, and so we'll be doing live with them. But so she's getting immersed into. So when she sees yarn, she associates yarn with Aunt Katie, like that. And I'm like, we're winning here. I think this is a great prize here. So we're gonna go with that. And but yeah, we're working on her understanding that it takes more than just a couple of hours to make something, and that whenever I do make her something, it's a commitment and it's something that I'm investing in. So she's learning that. So anyway.
So do you go live for 29 minutes?
We're gonna just try to chat for like 29 minutes and go live, and Sundays I'll spin, and this week is supposed to be crochet, which obviously I'm not doing that, but that's fine. And then next week is all about spinning. So I'll pull up my email and I will spin for the week. We have a couple of guest speakers who are gonna who are gonna go live with us as well, and so they dive over and stuff. And then, so they'll join us, like we can send an invite with us, and then they can join for Sophie's split screen and all of that. So that's super cool. And then we'll do, the next week is mending, because I'm going to be back down here in Austin for the Austin Modern Quilt Guild, and I'm doing a mending workshop on the 24th. Visible. We're going to have fun. It's an intro class, so it's like you get a tiny darning loom, and I provide you with like all kinds of materials to play with, basically. And then we sit down and we talk about what is darning. Oh, Deb would like to see it. It's so pretty. Can you hold that? Yeah, it's really pretty. Go ahead. Oh, that's so pretty. Can she hear us okay? All of this?
I don't know how
Okay. You're talking about it. Kind of make it up as we go along. Yeah, it's okay. What pattern is it?
It is Frida's Flowers by Jen Crocker.
You know, I took a class with her. Yeah, I took a class with her, Janie Profit, at what's it? Vogue Knitting Live? No,
Wow.
it was Stitches. Stitches Midwest a few years ago. I think. I don't know. I learned how to change color and crochet, but I obviously held on to that for so long. It was several years ago. I think it was so that he's telling us about our friend Deb, who is Lake Momo, and on Instagram, and she is on our board for Eureka Fiber Ozarks, and she teaches crochet and she does all kinds of wonderful things. She also has a very long history supporting the guild out of Kansas City, knitting the fiber guild out of Kansas City. And so she is really awesome, and we're really happy to have her a supporter of Young Adventure and all. Yeah. How are you on time? All right. We're doing really good. We got everything pulled up at like 7:02. So we'll go to 7:31.
But I don't see why you can't count your 29 minutes when you're doing the spinner. So what if your spinner just happens to spin?
Yeah.
What? How many at a time? You know?
I mean, so we specifically made the challenge more about crafting.
Yeah, that's what I
It's like
figured.
fiber crafts or whatever craft you want to do. Like Dean doesn't fiber craft. Like he does. He does. So
he's actually going to be other times during the day. He has gotten into actual photography. I don't know if you guys know this. But now we have stickers. You guys know practice stickers. Okay. He took pictures of these nebulas and they're fantastic. There. And then we also have yarn inspired by his pictures from a yarn guy, one of our yarn guys, which is really cool. So he is working on his photo editing, which is his craft. So he's going to be taking some online courses and doing some stuff with planners and then practicing.
I think you just need to document what you do a day.
You just
and
do what you gotta
probably
do.
call it 20
And if you tag us and you get it in the crunch, then you might win the thing. I mean, we're two sides to a fight. Like we process for other people, and that's our business, but there is a craft on the other side of it where we're creating different yarns and roving and sliver and finished products for other people, like coming to shows like this. So we do it for ourselves as well. It is something that I really enjoy doing.
I was gonna say, I have a Gulf Coast native roving if anybody needs some brown.
Oh, it turned out so beautiful and squishy. It's like
Oh, it's soft. It is so soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you spin yet?
Thank you. Yeah, that one I actually processed myself. That one I did myself. I have a Carter. It's just slightly more than a hand. You did it? Yes. 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 So
My little grabby hands were getting a little grabby.
that it is very soft. Yes, that alpaca was very
Fiber's
soft.
meant to be grabby.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is. No, right, for sure.
Because I'm at art things, when we go to artisan markets, it's like people try not to touch, and I'm like, no, this is an art, so
Yeah.
and as long as the kids aren't like covered in sugar or something, I really, I don't care.
We feel the same about the truck. It's always like, hey, don't let your kid bring their literal like cotton candy on the truck.
Right.
But other than that, we want them to be able to experience what we do and be excited about it. That's a big part of what inspires the next generation to do it.
I know I have a future knitter in front of me when they touch all the stuff and the moms, trying to keep them off of it. And I'm like, no, knitting needles. That child just needs knitting, crocheting.
Just hand them a utensil.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. They'll figure it
Quit
out.
fussing The touching means something.
Yeah. They get
Knitters don't get in trouble. Knitters, crocheters, we stay out of trouble.
So it's very much a sensory thing.
It
You're
is.
touching, you're feeling, even the smell. There's even smell to fiber so much. So yeah.
So many people smell my dryer balls, and I feel bad because I've removed the smell. But they're welcome to add their own when it
Right.
goes to their laundry room. But it is funny how people will smell it, Like
But the
people-
felted soap, you and I both
Well,
carry felted
yeah.
soap. That is a smell it kind of a thing. You have the soft fiber around it and you
Yes.
smell it.
Yeah.
The soap does so well. Okay, so we have the Texas boxes and we have the soap and felted soap from you guys at Winterstone Ranch, and you make the soap. Yes, we make the soap. Soap. It is, and then 100% alpaca wrapped around it, and it is lovely, and it's what I have in the shower at my sister's house where we stay sometimes because my life is all crazy, so we but I've had it for I don't know. I've had that one since July, and it's still full bar. So, and so people are always like, well, how long does it last? And I'm like, as long as I prefer to use it. Yeah, they ask me that all the time because what happens is it's encased, so it's not just pooping out into your shower and wasting away.
Right.
Stays in the bar, and so they ask me that all the time, and I'm like, my answer is always like, well, how often do you use soap? Because it depends on how you're showering every day and you spit washing hands and all that. So
How many people use the shower?
yes, how many other people use the shower?
Yeah.
So, but it's awesome. I love it, and that came from we had a soap company in California before we had the fiber mill. So we've been carrying that for probably 9 or 10 years. Did you make that? We make it. It's my recipe. Yeah. It's actually my recipe. We do, and one of the things I do teach people how to make it because it is something that people will get really excited about, and kids really like it. Yep. It's very hands-on. Yep. So we'll gather roving from people, and we'll have soap from our friend's farm out in the soap from our friend's farm in Virginia, and then so we kind of pull from a lot of different places, but it's always nice to have it already done. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun thing. We teach it at homeschool groups, and Jack knows how to make it. She carries her line,
To me, the funniest part is the people who have taken a class respect it more and they buy it faster.
They
Oh,
do.
only that much. Give it on over. Because you know it's not easy. I have all four of my boys. My youngest is my best helper, and so I mean they all got the same information, got the same thing, but yeah, they only,
Some get it on how to do it
Yeah.
and some don't. You either
Yeah.
have a knack or you don't. Have
I
you
don't
made
know.
soap before?
I've never made soap.
Do you need to come felt soap?
Maybe we should have offered a workshop on that.
Sometimes we did. Are
Yeah.
you going to go to this gathering?
Yes, I am. I'm
Okay.
teaching felted soap and felted dryer
Okay,
balls.
once
I'm so sad I'm missing out on that.
Once again, we have yellow rose fiber. You see up there? I don't know.
Noah is not pointing it out.
Okay, well, yellow rose fiber adventure. Did you put it on the back of here? No. Where we're going to, you get here. You're on there, so you turn it.
If you want, you can like go up here. It's fine. Oh dear, I don't want to be that close.
I'm hiding good, so there we go. So we're having Yellow Rose Fiber Adventure, where we have all these wonderful vendors, and then are you holding me?
Yes, I'm holding you
So I
guys, but
don't-
I'm holding the microphone.
Oh, thank you. You're making her do the mic thing again. Here, I got it. Am I making weird noises? Well, and we haven't even had wine or anything, you know? Nobody's falling down for that.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. You're good.
All right. So we are going to have, in addition to all the wonderful places we've got going on. Oh, there I am. Can I see? Oh, there we go. There we go. Winterstrom Ranch is having the gathering at the mill. There will be some classes on the felted soaps we were talking about. Just go to the website. You can go to Winterstrom's website. You can go to Yellow Rose's website. We are also going to be having some stuff at Bandera. And then also at the Artisan Market, Yellow Rose Artisan Market in Seguin's going to have classes. So check all that out. And then, of course, we have the our charm bracelet / stitch markers. And then, of course, bingo fun, which will have some more prizes for people who complete it. Was there any other classes we needed to, you know, that's fun? So doing this?
Well, I don't want to go for it. But yeah, at the gathering at the mill, we're going to. Your mic there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a little harder to hear. We're actually gonna have a social media class. Girl's gonna teach on how to post and that kind of stuff. We're having Marty Swanson. She's doing felted gnomes, felted landscaping, needle felted. We have Tiffany Hansen with Crochet with Tiffany. She's coming, and she's going to teach beginning crocheting and some other crochet classes. We have gatheringatthemill.com has all the classes on there, and we're still adding more. I'm sure Medilla's going to teach a knitting. Janessa with Euphoria Knits is going to teach a type of knitting. Special Medilla is going to be coming tomorrow night to hang out with us, so we're featuring her, and we have her on the truck as well. Tammy, amazing. Yeah. And then let's see who else. We've got Norman Angora is going to be there, and they're going to teach how to skirt Angora.
That'll be good.
And you get to take guide walks home.
Oh, wow.
Julie Hummer with Hummer Alpaca is coming, and she's going to teach skirting alpaca and how to handle the fiber. And we have a lot of stuff. We have Morgan is coming, and she's teaching weaving, so she's going to teach weaving a scarf and something else. Forgive me for not remembering them, but I'm going to do felted soap, felted dryer balls. Chloe's going to teach how to do circular knitting. So this is April 4th through the 6th. The 4th is a Thursday. It's going to be loaded with classes, and then the 5th and 6th will be. Then we're going to have all kinds of vendors. We're going to have our fiber vendors, but we're going to have artisan vendors. We're going to have food trucks, and just really bringing a place for all the different artisan and vendors that are especially part of the Yellow Rose Fiber Adventure, so that we can support that and kind of make a one-stop shop where people can bring their passport and they can get their stamps all in one place. Well, not in one place, but
A
a
lot
lot
of
of
them.
them. Yeah.
And then bingo.
Yeah,
And
and
then
then
we
there's
have their bingo.
you want to do your bingo and get your drawing, so you're part of the drawings that we're having and all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be fun. Look up Yellow Rose Fiber Adventure, look up gatheringatthemill.com. You can go to wintersfromranch.com and find all that stuff. I didn't mean for it to be a big old plug on it, but
You do whatever you know.
Austin,
But why
Austin
not?
says that's a great passport.
Perhaps it was Austin.
Austin is Jazz's husband, and he does all of their printing and fabulousness. He's
Also known as Mr. Yellow Rose.
Mr.
Yeah.
Yellow Rose
Yeah.
is the
He's also the
organizer.
voice. The voice of
voice.
oh,
The
he has
dark
like
eyes is-
deep radio voice.
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
All right, how we doing?
You're good. It's 7:31.
7:31. We made it. All right. We are going to stop our live stream. We're going to continue to hang out here. So, if you guys want to comment below, you're always welcome, and we'll be happy to see you all soon. Make sure you tag 29 minutes for 29 days and at Yarn Adventure Truck to be in for our prizes at the end of the month. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
See if I can make this up. Now this will be the fun part.